This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas crypto and crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making crypto and crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high.
Woo! Wall Street Pete's sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Come on over, hit the like, hit the bell, all notification, become a subscriber today. Talking about this crypto news, breaking down the highest we've ever been in subscribers. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. We're giving you an up-to-date, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening? Well, oh my gosh, we're falling. Oh no, that's just the S&P. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, subscribe. We have so much to talk about. I'm so excited this morning. Buy the dip, have a sip, take a rip, whatever it takes. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are having a fantastic Friday. It's payday, right? It's a wonderful day. Best day of the week is Friday. I do believe that is the best day of the week. So we have Jay Creek in the house. What's going on, brother? We have Gary in the house. Good morning. And we could have a spot Bitcoin ETF approval as early as the end of the fourth quarter. Let's check it out. Who is this guy?
Since you didn't appeal?
We didn't appeal last Friday. I think that's accurate.
So you could still in the future in another form.
But what we have in front of us, just so that the viewing public understands, we have not one, but multiple, I think it's 8 or 10 filings that the staff and ultimately the commission is considering for what's called exchange-traded products, for Bitcoin to be in a security. So the Bitcoin would be held, and then there would be something called an exchange-traded product, and that would trade on various stock exchanges. And those filings are in front of us. I can't prejudge any one of them, but there's 8 or 10 that we're looking at.
Who is this guy? I'm being serious. Who is this guy? He's talking about a possible security, this, that. He was against everything. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen the macro flip, here it is. So congratulations if you are now in the crypto space and just saying, hey, I'm here. Well, guess what? All this is lining up a little too coincidental. XRP charges dropped. Ripple wins the case. Are you kidding me? All they did was mess with the price. That's all they did. That's all they did. They predicated what was happening. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to watch what these evil people can do. Mr. Chuck Stree, Sports Talk, what's going on in the house? People got to get away from that Friday payday. You ain't kidding. Every day's got to be the day. Every day should be payday. I agree with that. That's totally up to you, what you do for a living, how much, how hard you strive, how much you hustle. But there's lots to talk about with that. So spot Bitcoin ETF approval could add $1 trillion to crypto markets. What are you waiting for? Are you ready? Or will you be ready? Here's the question many people may want to know. Will you be ready? And many of you probably won't be, but
you're one of them.
Here's another one. We have Kathy Woods, ARK Investments, if you're not paying attention. But Kathy Wood, she talks about how the SEC has changed their ways, accepting, look at that smile, by the way, accepting spot Bitcoin ETFs. All of a sudden, This is happening right around the same time as the Bitcoin halving. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, I actually get aggravated.
9 applicants for a spot Bitcoin ETF. It looks like the SEC is going to be forced to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF. What, if any, communications have you had with the SEC about your application? Where are we in this whole thing?
Well, it was publicized and disclosed. I think it was last week that we had responded to the SEC's request for information around our Bitcoin filing, and we responded. And that's basically all we can say. I think many people think the fact that the SEC chose to ask questions is a change in behavior. And therefore, I do think hopes are rising that or a number of Bitcoin ETFs will be approved.
Yeah, my understanding is the court now is going to issue a mandate about how to enforce their decision here to the SEC, and their SEC is going to basically follow that mandate. Everybody is assuming at this point that they'll probably approve most of the Bitcoin ETFs by the end of the year. That's a reasonable assumption at this point? They lost the court case. They chose not to appeal it at this point.
Right, and I do believe.
Sorry about that.
Maybe the reason they're saying by the end of the year, early next year. I know our final deadline on this filing is January 10th.
You're one of 9 applicants.
So January 10th, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. We'll go over this. We have a great question. We have a great question on hand. Will Bitcoin go back to 24K or to 26,000? We actually went over this yesterday in the charts, but I want to talk about a few things, and then we will answer that question. It's a very good one. So let's get into it right now. Just as important, though, as electricity or water, Biden says country will spend $42 billion to give every person in America access to the internet by 2030. Very interesting news right there, considering Bitcoin, considering crypto, considering AI, all have to develop through those sort of things. And if you ever paid attention, ladies and gentlemen, what is Cardano doing? What is ADA, Cardano, doing? Charles Hoskinson's invention. Well, if I do remember, he is the gentleman who is allowing Ethiopia, Africa, other countries, third world countries, access to bank accounts. What will happen when they do have access to the internet all the way that far away? This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because he said every person in America, but I have a feeling that's going to branch out a lot further. So as we go into this news, hit the like, hit the subscribe, talking about going on a ride, talking about going to the moon, and damn, hopefully we're going soon. XRP registers biggest single day gain in 3 months after SEC drops charges against Ripple's leaders. This is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like they have been suppressing the price for a long time now, and it's about time to open up the floodgates. So we're going to see much about that. Elon Musk also, before we get into the charts here, last bit of news, so hang tight. Elon Musk just warned about credit card debt, commercial real estate, and foreign conflicts. Here's why the Tesla chief is so worried. And he talked much about it, and it's pretty insane because literally 16 hours later, the S&P 500, the traditional markets, ladies and gentlemen, are tanking. And it's almost like the world does listen to Mr. Elon Musk. And we have predicted this perhaps to happen, coming down all the way to here. So we'll talk more about that as we have talked about it in the past. We'll talk more about it in the future. Wall Street Pete. Fast talk money, I feel like sometimes. But Elon Musk talks and the people do listen when he does talk, when he does tweet. But 1.13 trillion market cap. So we are moving up right now. Bitcoin is fighting to hit that 30,000 price. So I do want you to understand, EA15, I appreciate the sub. I appreciate the comment. We're doing it right now. Not financial advice, so there is no advice. But we do give you some detailed, interesting information, right? We talk about it. And what are we looking at right now? Well, we're looking at XRP. And I do believe that this XRP ABC-like correction, we'll talk about that since we talked about it in here. Looking at a daily chart, each candle represents 1 day. I want to get out of the way. I don't like being in the chart at all. It's not like, who wants to see my face, right? I didn't shave. I need to shave. Nothing pretty to look at here. So let's get to the pretty things, and this is the charts. So right now, currently opening up a little bit bearish, but what has to happen is we do have to break above the 55 cents. So one daily candle, has to come up above and finish a daily candle above that 55 cents in order to really see that this is what has to happen and consider this is real. So what I would be doing is I'd be selling some of my XRP dollar cost averaging out, as you do may dollar cost average in during the bear market time frames. 81.5 cents seems to be what I'm looking at to get out on. So could be pumping through, would be exciting if we did that, but you do see what's happening here as we do have old resistance versus old support coming in. So it is pretty clear to me, as you can see, there could be something happening. Is this some type of weird cup and handle? No, the cup and handle is out. It broke through here, which was over 50%, so it did come down, and we talked about that actually. So XRP looking pretty strong. Getting into Bitcoin, if I may. Looks like the chart has died. We lost some, lost something here. Let's see. What could we do to fix? Let's see, 1 second. Just trying to get us back for the chart here. Okay, we are back. All right, so what we're doing is analyzing this chart for Bitcoin. We had a great question. I hope you're still here because EA15, we're perfect timing. What is happening is we're getting this same movement to the upside as I said we could be getting before. If we did repeat that move, which was the last time, and I did say right before the video watch a couple days ago last week, we were looking to get out here. We thought we were in this range of the symmetrical pattern. We did find ourselves breaking, and we're hoping that right now, well, this is a very important price, 31,500. If we could finish a daily candle above that, that'd be fantastic. But currently right now we do have a resistance level of 30,300 Bitcoin. It does seem to be holding pretty strong. Got to get some indicators as my Bitcoin dominance is building above and breaking through the old resistance from June of 2023 from the last time we were pumping. So if you pay attention to this, and I'll get rid of that because that's an indicator that was important to pay attention to, I do love the stochastic ATR volatility oscillator. Now this is my home run hitter. I call this a home run hitter. Hit the like and subscribe if you've yet to do so. But Bitcoin is a very important right now we have 3 minutes, so we're going to go 3 more minutes. We're out of here, so let's do it. Looks like we're going to hit resistance coming down, but it looks like the next pump is going to be very, very, very aggressive. So I do like the oscillator very much here. If I do see this, we're probably breaking out. There probably was a tight Bollinger Band somewhere in here, so I'm going to show you that in a second. Exponential moving average ribbon Bollinger Bands here, and you can see perfect. Just as I said, I have not done this before. I do all my videos live, so I could have been wrong, and I would have admitted to it, but look, there's the band. Super tight. What is happening? It's letting me know that we're about to get a breakout. My Bollinger Bands would then be coming in, getting tight. You'll see Bollinger Bands come in. You'll see they're coming in tight. I'm just doing a quick brief video of my old videos here of what we used to talk about. Getting a big breakout to the upside. It looks like we're going to keep coming here. We need some volume to keep coming in. Pay attention to the volume. It's very important. As you see a little come out, profits get taken. It's that simple. It's not a lot of money, but it does happen. So things are going on right now. Same thing with XRP. Pay attention to the price. Bitcoin is following through the 30,000. We are hitting that resistance level. Once we do finish above the next resistance level, like I said, we'll have to break above there. You'll see that. That's 31.5. So we have to break above 31,000. This pump should continue to happen. What we should do now, and we're hitting resistance, and I want people to understand that's very important. This is what I think could happen. I cannot do the pullback and answer your question until we get a perfect rejection. Now, if we get it to here at the 31.5, this is just a scenario played out. And what I can do is prepare you why we don't have financial advice, but it's just a gentleman twice as nice here. If we do get this recipe, and I do think this is going to happen, people FOMO in. This is the last time we've hit 30,000. It's been a while, so people are excited. We're getting the upward W. Pay attention. Definitely mention the upward W, double bottom here. There is a double bottom pattern, and what's happening is we're getting that W. So pay attention to this ride here. This is very possible. What is happening? Little resistance, yes, but what will happen is we'll maintain the FOMO to the upside if, and I say if we break above to that price, 31.5, we could find ourselves coming back to 28 and 29 too. There are two major prices that could pull back after the 31.5 resistance. Now, we've done this before in the past. A lot of people think that I do magic tricks. Think whatever you want, but this is what we do. So pay attention, definitely mention on this part. I'll make these different colors. Why? Because these are just scenarios, and I want people to understand why we made them a different color, because this is what we're doing. We're preparing, getting prepared for this pump here. What I think could happen, and this is, if it happens, nobody in this channel, nobody who's been subbed for over a year would be surprised. Bounce here. If that don't happen, maybe here. And what we'll do is we're going to get volatile waves. This will be the next leg up. So pay close attention, because I do think that this is what's happening. Like I said, not financial advice, but we're keeping it the same color so you can understand those colored prices are the action of what I think could happen. So it's really hard to do this stuff, but when you get good at what you do, or you're well at your job, which is what I've been doing for a while, we see a double top coming. We could get a hard resistance coming in. So I do believe that these two tops can happen. It does hit the 31.5. We do get resistance, but the FOMO will keep coming, and this will be the next leg up. What will this be? It'll be upward W coming in beautifully. So don't believe me. Don't believe me, just punch! Bum, 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 bum. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Talking about the crypto space. A lot of things to talk about in this crypto space, and I can't wait to get bigger in the channel pretty soon, before Christmas. If you are a subscriber for over a year, only year subscribers, I know who's been here for about a year. Maybe unfair, but this is how it is. I'm going to be raffling off a $100 gift card, a $100 Cash App. We're going to figure out what it's going to be for holidays. And I think we're going to do it each month coming into the new month. So we'll see what happens for the holiday season starting November. One of the subscribers who've been with us for a while, well, you just type in, and we'll practice right now. Let's see if you guys are listening, and I mean this. Put your Cash App. What is your Cash App? I'd like to hear your Cash App account. Put it in the comment section now so I know this is working. We're going to do this real, starting probably November. So if I say the beginning, that means we only have 11 days for this. So each contestant, each subscriber who's been with us for a while, we're finally giving back. You're going to get Cash App for $100. We're going to do this once a month. So, and then when we get bigger, we'll be doing bigger prizes. We'll be doing more fun things. We'll see what happens. But this is just a little test, see what happens, a little give back, a little fun for the show. And like I say, hey, people, you don't understand what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. They don't know what we're doing with the dollar bills. They want to know. Central banks, we want Bitcoin to be decentralized. We want everything decentralized. Centralized basically is central banks. It's what they're doing. We've tried this method. It doesn't work. We've had many problems. So this is why digital crypto is so important. This is why Bitcoin is so important. I'm not going to sit here and talk about shitcoins. We already know replications of people, right? There's some good people out there. There's some good leaders. There's some great people who keep this world intact. And there's some really bad ones and really bad replicates. It's the same thing as crypto. It feels like the best analogy I could make up. And they want to know what you're doing with your money. They want to keep track. This is why this is all coming into play. There you go, Sonny. Beautiful, beautiful. And guess what? Sonny might have been the first person to get the $100. It's not a joke here. We're going to be giving back. So you don't believe me? I'm not going to scream it. Don't believe me. Just watch. But this is what we do. This is the channel. We're going to continue to grow. So if you want to become a subscriber, when things start getting really good and the price keeps going up, and you wish you bought more, well, maybe we can give back, and maybe we can put $100 in Bitcoin before it goes to 100,000, before it goes to 1 million. And eventually we are going to be giving back donations, helping people feed the poor as it gets cold in November. So hit the like and subscribe. We're already over our time. Just for a perfect example, though, we have EA1515 and Sonny. We would have gave both of them. We would have gave both of them prizes. Why not? They were the only two people who commented. And it was just an example, but I promise, coming November, this is what we're going to do. So I hope that you are the two from next time that are the only two that comment, because you will be the only two that get it. And maybe it's $200 that day because they were the only two who commented. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, share with a friend, become a subscriber. Wall Street Pete's Sick Dough in Crypto. We talk about the crypto news. We keep you up to date. And I think tonight, I am going to try, actually, tonight. I want to do an update on the FTX trial. That's really important. A lot of things have been happening. It's hard to keep up to date in the trial that you cannot see on television. But hey, right? We do our research for you. You sit back, whether it's nighttime, whether it's morning, and every day we come to a video for you. So I hope you enjoy the show. I hope the content is fun. And check us out on Instagram, wallst.pete, or hang out here on YouTube. And comment. Let me know how you thought of the show. Let me know what you think. What is your Cash App? We're paying attention to every comment. You could be the next $100 winner for the month. Thank you so much for participating, and we appreciate everybody. Take care.